guys, this is Brandy, otherwise known as Mystery Diamonds, and welcome to my channel. If you're new here, hey y'all. Okay, so I have a sneak peek from Diamond Art Club. It's not just any sneak peek, y'all. This is one of the Black Friday sneak peeks, and I don't know if you can tell. By the way, if I sound weird, I'm so sorry. I'm getting over being sick, so I may sound a little funny. I do apologize for that, but does this look... We have a mystery painting for Black Friday, y'all. We have a mystery kit, so hopefully you can kind of see. This is supposed to be, you know, like a little clue to the color palette that you have. So this is Mystery Kit Animals by the Dutch Lady. So this is a 65 by 90.8 centimeters. So this is it's a long one. I think I'm right in that one. When I get it out, I'll show you. And of course, all your mystery kits are square. Now, we do see there are 89 colors that have 4 fairy dust. Okay, so there's no ABs. We just have fairy dust in this, but we do have 4 of them. 89 colors. Oh my gosh. Okay, so let me get this out of the box, and then we'll see what's going on. Okay, so when you get a mystery kit, my brain just went, what? When you get a what? When you get a mystery kit, this is what you get. First off, you do get the canvas is that nice softback tarpaulin canvas, which is unique to Diamond Art Club. You do get your toolkit, your drills, your sticker sheet, but you also get a little thing that they ask, you know, when you're purchasing one of the mystery kits, just kind of, you know, they want, Diamond Art Club just wants to be able to keep the mystery alive for people that want, you know, to keep it a mystery, you know, as they're working on it. So, you know, they do ask that you don't share it on the VIP Facebook group or the Diamond Art Club site. Obviously, you know, you can put it on your own sites and stuff, but, you know, be kind for people that do want to keep the mystery alive. Put some sort of spoiler, you know, alert or spoiler picture or something so that people know that if they are looking, they're going to get a spoiler. You know, it doesn't just pop up in their face. So, you know, they just kind of ask you kindly to try to keep the mystery alive as much as possible. So this is going to be a little bit of a different unboxing because I'm not going to be showing you the full canvas. Hopefully I will show you there. I'll show you like the canvas, you're just not going to see it all at once. So I will have it zoomed in, but I'm telling you, we've got some really good sleuths out there that I think can help, be able to maybe figure out what this canvas is. So as you can see, you know, that picture showed you the hints of the color palette. So it looks like very autumny color palette right there going on. Okay, so I will be putting up here, because this is, like I said, for Black Friday. So I'll be putting up here while I'm going through the toolkit, the what tiers it opens at what time for different tiers, whether you're diamond, ruby, or whatever. I'll have that up there. So with your toolkits, all your toolkits from DAC are the same. You have one small exception, but first, all of them do come with a bag of baggies. All of them come with a twist and pick pin. You take the lid off and you screw this down, you twist it down, and the white wax comes up through the lid, or not lid. It's not going to come through the lid, Brandy. It's going to come through the tip right here. You can put your lid on, though, to keep it on there. Then on the other side, you do have a single or a 4-placer. This is where it gets different for different kits. So if you have like one of the smaller project or the really tiny canvases, then you might get a smaller tray, but they still work the same. They all, you know, the same size tray stack on each other. You have a lid, you have a stopper, you have extra white wax in here so you can refill your pen or multi-placer. You also have the pink wax if you want that, or red wax. And then you have a thin 7-placer in here as well. Okay, so we're going to put this up real quick and look at the sticker packet. I have gone ahead and zoomed in so that once we get done with this, we can start looking at the pieces of the canvas. But I do want to show you. So first off, you've got your sticker packet here. When you open it up, it has like your tips and tricks here, how to use your pen, how to refill your pen, how to diamond paint, what your contents are. They also have a QR code so that once you've purchased from Diamond Art Club, you can join their VIP Facebook group. They also have an app that the first time that you purchase off the app, you can get a 20% discount. But you might be like, but wait a second, I've never purchased from Diamond Art Club before. What can I do? I do have 2 codes. You can either use this top one, which is Mystery of 10. That'll get you $10 off your first purchase. Or you can use the bottom one, which is Mystery of 15, and that'll get you 15% off your first purchase. So whichever one's going to save you the most amount of money, go for it. You know, I'm all for saving money. Okay, so in here we also have our Treasure Quest card. And so this one is a bronze. Bronze is the most common. It's the one that you're probably going to see more than the others, but there's also silver, gold, and black. This does have a QR code that takes you to the part of the site where you can see what combinations of cards that you need to get certain rewards, and then you just scratch off right here, and that way you can redeem those rewards. But I just like being able to have the little cards. I think they're super fun. Okay, then you have, just like your other sticker sheets, you know, you peel these off, put them in your logbook. You got your start and your end date that peel separately, and you have this, and then of course you have all your information. Now here's where it differs, because as you can see, all of the stickers are in black and white. And that's because when we turn this over, you're going to see that your canvas, when they first started coming out with mystery paintings, the canvas itself was like this. It was just straight black and white. But then I guess maybe it was just whether it was just too easy to see the images, or, you know, for people that wanted the mystery alive, or if it was to break up the eye a little bit. So that now the canvas is not straight black and white, and I'll show you when we turn it over. But your sticker sheet is black and white so that it doesn't really give away anything. But you can see here, if you see anything that starts with 6,000, these are, because, you know, all of these are DMC codes. And then here you have the ones that Diamond Art Club said, you know, we need a few more colors to help out. And so they created their own colors to add to it, which I am very, very grateful for. And then as you can see, we have no ABs. We have 1, 2, 3, 4 of the fairy dust. Now, I'm not going to be able to show you, normally I would show you which we will go through the drills, but normally I would show you where on the canvas your special drills go, but can't really do that because that would be kind of difficult to do. Okay, so I figured before we turn it over and take a look at the image, let's just go ahead, because, you know, for people that still want this to be a mystery, you might still want to see the drills, right? So I'm going to go ahead and do this, and then I'll give the spoiler alert before we turn over the canvas. Now, if you are new to Diamond Art Club, you might not know that they put the name of their kits right here. So you see Mystery Kit Animals. This is Mystery Kit 90. Y'all, they've done a lot of mystery kits. I think this one's 90. That's what it looks like. It's Mystery Kit 90. Hold on. So 90, that's quite a lot, but that's kind of cool. But they do this so that if you like to keep your canvases separate from your drills, then you can still match this without having to go through the codes. Although for this one, because it says Mystery Kit Animal, you might want to look for this MYS 90. Okay, so if you don't like crinkling, I am fixing to go down to Crinkle Town. Get in here and take a look at our color palette. Now, before I go through the drills, I got to give my little spiel, but I will say that I have worked on quite a few of the mystery kits from DAC, and oh my God, I'm telling you, I love them. I have thought about doing a video kind of showing you how I specifically work on a mystery kit, because some people get overwhelmed with all that, and to me, I love it because it's like, I don't know, it's like a word search for me, kind of, and it's a puzzle, and it's like putting the puzzle together, and I just absolutely love it. And so I thought about doing a video to show you all that, but okay. So before I go through the drills, I want to give my little spiel. So when I go through the drills, I do something called chipmunk mode. What this means is I speed up the film, and it makes me sound funny, hence the name of the mode. Now, if you're not a fan of chipmunk mode, guys, that is okay. There's a couple things you can do. If it's just because that you can't understand what I'm saying, YouTube has an option for you to slow it down. You'll still hear the funny voice, but you'll be able to understand it better. Or if you just don't like it at all, but you want to see the colors, you can mute and then just kind of watch the colors go by. Or if you're just like, I don't care about the drills at all, then you can fast forward. How will you know when I am done? I always put a little chipmunk in the corner there, and when you no longer see him, then you know that chipmunk mode is over. But for everybody else, chipmunk mode engaged.
Okay, so you see we got a very odd on these kit. Now we'll see if these drills are going to behave. We're going to see. I'm going to see if I can set them up for success. Okay, so we do have big, we've got some black and some... So these are like creams, right? Pretty creams and browns. I mean, we are talking animals, so like maybe this is out in the woods, maybe. I've got some deep purples. Oh, there's my deep chocolate brown. I like that. That's like the dark chocolate, like that. Oh, we got some rustic. What would that be? Like burnt sienna. Some taupes. See, look, I knew at some point I set it up for success, and it still wanted to twist on me. See, why y'all gotta do that? I don't know. Okay, so this is like a apricot-ish orange. Some more of that, like brick creams. Oh, look at those beautiful brick colors. Lighter peaches, browns. Okay, so I didn't see any of our fairy dust in that train. So let's go to medium. No, will this be? Maybe this is big train 2. Big train part 2. So we've got some more of that brighter brick. Brown. I mean, so we've got, these are very muted fall colors, okay? So a lot of these deeper tones with some bright pops. Well, not really bright. They're not bright. They're like lighter pops, I guess we should say. There's more browns, taupes. Oh, so here's our first, that is a beautiful fairy dust. So our first fairy dust is Z161. So fairy dust, if you look, it kind of looks like there's glitter, but it's not. It's like a mica powder, and it is just gorgeous. So we have, look at that blue. That is a gorgeous fairy dust. Some browns, some more of the muted purples. Oh, look at those. They're beautiful fall colors. So I'm thinking this has got to be like a fall, right? Okay, so now we've got medium train with some more of the muted colors. Now these are pretty. These are like, now what is that? What's that? They make pots out of it. Pottery. Like, why is my brain? It's a pottery color. Terracotta. That's it. Kind of like a peachy terracotta color. Terracotta. Lord, I can't talk. Blues. Oh, so our second fairy dust is also a blue. Look at this one, 931. Do you see that shimmer there? Ooh, yeah, baby. Let's do a good amount of it. And some more of the brush. Oh, okay, and this is our third fairy dust, which is like a taupe fairy dust. 3778. Okay, that's interesting. Blue, some more of that pretty mauve-ish color. Browns, that's your dark navy blue. Got a little pink. A little pink. Maybe it's going to be on the nose. I don't know. Okay, some beiges. Okay, so we see 3 of the 4 fairy dust. So now we're on to the next to last train. So medium train the last. Oh, there's an olive color. Oh, there's a pretty peachy. More browns, grays. Oh, there's a pop of color right there. Okay. Get a little bit more of that darker color. So this color palette, it's very pretty. I mean, it's going to be very serene. Oh, no, look at that teal. That's pretty. But you're not going to have these super, I mean, you have like a couple of little bright spots, it looks like, but, oh, very beautiful earth tones. That's what this one is very beautifully earth toned. I mean, like, a drill escaped the package. I don't know where you came from, little dude, but I hope you don't have others trying to follow behind you. I think you just got outside your package when you should have. You did not make it into the boxing in time. What was wrong with you? You make it into the package, but not the actual package. Shame for shame. So then now we have these earth tones. Oh, so you've got a little bit of pink. Okay, there's just a bright orange. Well, not bright. It's brighter than some of the tones we've had, hues we've had. So we've got some more of the greens. Oh, we got some purples. Oh. Are we still missing? We're missing a fairy dust. We haven't. It's got to be down here. It's got to be down here. I will double check. But look at these pinks. Oh, look at them. Okay, so let me double check. Okay, so I think I did miss this one. I missed this one. Z356, which is a big bag. This is one of the terracottas. Like, look at that. I mean, that is beautiful. So this was the one that I missed. I'm sure y'all probably saw it as it was flying by and was probably screaming at the screen, Brandy, you missed it, you missed it. So once again, we have, and I'll try to edit this part together a little bit. So we have Z356, which is this beautiful terracotta. We have Z931, which is this beautiful blue. We have Z3778, which is that like lighter color. So you have the darker one here and the lighter one here. And they're all on the same train. How I missed them, don't know. And the last one was that first one we saw, that Z161, that blue.
Okay, so this is the part of the video that I'm going ahead and saying spoiler, spoiler, spoiler. If you do not want to know what any part of this canvas looks like, then this is where you need to click off, because even though I'm not going to show you the full canvas, I'm going to be showing, you know, I'm still going to show the whole canvas, just not all at once. You're going to see it in sections. So, you know, get your sleuthing out. I'm telling you, there are people out there that have, you know, done really good with being able to see these images and get a little bit more of a feel for what they are. And there's groups that are dedicated to it. So I'm telling you, if you are one of those sleuths, then get your little sleuthing hat on and we're going to see it. But like I said, spoilers are ahead. You're going to see pieces of this canvas, hopefully enough that if you are one of those sleuths, you can piece it together. And I will tell you, if you look, this is it's a fairly large, like long ways canvas. Okay, so we're going to just look at it from the bottom. Okay, so this is what I meant, and I kind of want to show you this. So you do have your legend. As you can see, your legend is in black and white. You do have your scalloped and serge, but this is what I mean on the drill field. So if you see, like you see those arrows right there, even though they're all the same symbol, that means they're all the same color that you're going to put down, but it looks different colors here, like, you know, but that doesn't mean those are the colors you put it down. It's just so that I think it helps to break up all the black and white for your eyes and stuff. But, you know, like I think, like I can tell a little bit from down here. This part I'm not real sure on. But we can get a little bit more. Okay. See that right there? That I think kind of gives me a little bit more information. Like I think I can see a couple of little things there that might help you out if you are a sleuther. Sleuther? That is not a word, Brandy. If you are a sleuth, look, we haven't even gotten to the, hold on. I'm trying to get to the top of the canvas and I haven't even got to the side. Go, Brandy, go. Get to the top of the canvas. There we go. So I definitely think that there are some things on here that if you are someone that is really good at sleuthing and, you know, can tell some stuff, then I think it might give you some hints as to what canvas this may be. So, but I will tell you, you know, I have worked on quite a lot of Diamond Art Club's mystery canvases. I really love working on them. And they're so much fun because, you know, I'm one of those, I work from the top down. I am not a bottom up person when I work. So I work from the top down. But I tell you, there's easy ways to be able to work on a mystery and it not be overwhelming. And they are a lot of fun. There's something very special, especially like when like I said, I work on mine going from the top down, and it's really cool to watch this image here go from this to the beautiful colors that you're going to see. And it's like as you work it, it reveals the picture. Now, some people like to work on them a lot differently than I do, and I have contemplated working on one. I may take this one and work on it a little differently than what I've worked on my others. I may have to do an experiment to see, like maybe advent calendar style it. What would you think about that? Like do that like an advent calendar style, right? Like section it off into 25 random sections and just pull a section. That might be kind of fun. I've always kind of wanted to do that. I may do that with this canvas. Who knows? If you think that's a good idea, let me know in the comments. Love to hear that. So that's all that I have. I do want to say this real quick. I did post earlier in the video when each tier is getting released. And so, you might want to set your alarms, set multiple alarms, just in case one alarm doesn't wake you up. Because if there is something that you want, that you see coming out, you might want to get in there, especially if you are interested in mystery kits. Because I will tell you, when they do mystery kits, they do one run and one run only, usually, of them. And so that means usually when it sells out, that's it. Like, I'm not trying to push you. I just want to let you know, for those that maybe have never, if you've never purchased, you've never been in anything with Diamond Art Club with the mysteries, you might not know that when they sell out, even though it says notify me, that's usually it, unless they have found some in a warehouse or something. Then, once they're sold out, they're sold out. And so if you're interested, and I'm telling you, if you've never done a mystery kit, they are very fulfilling to do. So if you are a fan of, once again, this is Mystery Kit 90 by the Dutch Lady. So if you are a fan of the Dutch Lady and her art, then, and you possibly wanted to try your hand at a mystery, this might be one that you might want to snag. So set those alarm, guys. Okay. So once again, thank you so much, Diamond Art Club, for sending this to me. I greatly appreciate it. And if you've liked this video, please give me a thumbs up. It greatly helps the channel. If you're new and you haven't subscribed, I would love for you to subscribe. Come join the crazy that is me. Just make sure you hit that bell icon for all notifications. That way, anytime I upload a video or anytime that I go live, I'd love to hang out with you guys. All right. I'm going to leave you like I always do. Reach for the stars. Grab hold on, and never let go. Until the next video. Bye, guys.